Alrighty.
Hello, everybody.
Division B. For Pool B of the Division Pool. I guess divisions don't matter as much anymore. Now it's the qualifiers. It's the stuff that really matters.
Alrighty, there we go. Got my setup already.
We got make type Slack switch.
Hey, they spelled your name right this time.
Yay!
I'm glad that we're like getting a backup plan for the stream crashes this time, instead of like just it happening and people panicking. Like, I think it's good that like they have a plan and set for it this time.
Yeah, it's kind of important for something like that.
Yeah.
I guess once they figured out it was going to be a problem potentially that they have
I
together.
like how PK asks if Swag is late, and then you immediately hear Swag's laughed. The ultimate sign that he's there.
Here, you man, hold on to this. Don't lose it. Alright. What's all this trash in here? Fuck. Hey, you gotta work one of these things on the computer. Yeah. Was Swag late? No. Go fuck.
So first match is going to be Carnage versus JimmyChanga.
What it says was this. Alright, Snake Falco. I'm assuming. I know like he has worked a bit more on his Wii Fit, and he pulled it out earlier, but I'm expecting probably just me. Real talk, I'm really hyped for this like division pool because like everyone in this pool has like popped off and pulled upsets.
You can say that again.
Like I'm mad excited to watch these games.
Every time that I've watched this tournament series, every single one of those players that's in our pool today is just so much better than what I remember them being when offline was still a thing.
fuck did it come from? Got it for like $20.
I'm very excited to see what they have to show us now.
Like hot as fuck today, dude. Let's switch it. I know, right? You know it's cold.
I'm not sure how this game 1's going to go. Cause like, Jimmy's really good at getting consistent damage off all his Falco confirms. And he knows the characters enough to like be able to get around neutrals and get around zoning. But at the same time, Carnage doesn't just like play Snake by the books. He goes for big plays and he knows how to adapt his play when he needs to. I honestly don't know who's going to have the edge in this first game.
Yeah, I have no idea exactly. I have no idea the dynamics of this match. So I'm just curious to learn what's going to happen.
You're going to see lots.
Because Snake is not a usual zoner. At least not what we usually think of.
Kalos is a starter. Good. Carnage sticking back.
Starting out.
Alright. Good patience, just he knows Jimmy's gonna have to approach at some point. He can wait and sit for it. Good distance waiting while he was crouching.
SI recoveries.
I'm expecting Jimmy to like adapt like his... I feel like this is going to be a matchup of Carnage trying to feel out neutral, trying to see like, okay, what are my best tools to keep him out? And then Jimmy's gonna go, what are my edge guarding options? Where should I be? Where does Carnage like to go when I hit him off stage? So that way I know how to take these stocks when it matters. Carnage at 1 point.
It definitely seems like it would be the dynamic of this match.
Like right there, he followed along with the air dodge, but he didn't commit to anything because he was like, okay, what's Carnage's option when I threaten him by going off stage? And like, what's he gonna do with that information? Good, like expecting him to throw out an aerial or throw out a tilt there, and good positioning, getting it back air, getting the first stock.
Pretty solid.
Having a lead on Snake is very good. Snake can get damage really well, but having to approach is not exactly something he's good at. Good mix-up of jab and jab tilt.
You could just kind of sit back and shoot lasers, wait for Carnage to make a mistake.
Good parry and good parry option.
Yeah.
Re-grab after the falling
Nice
in fair.
drag down.
Nice. Got a solid percent lead. Carnage is still kind of like figuring out like what he can do to get in, and Jimmy's playing very well, getting his hits, getting his follow-ups, doing the same thing he's always done. Really good extension, but misses the back air.
Very patient, using those lasers to get in whatever damage he can.
I think he forgot about that C4. Either that or just wasn't prepared for it.
Covering to the side just to get out of there. Good.
It's Kalos. You can go to those platforms. Super good escape tool. I like that right there. Just, oh, you're throwing all these grenades out? Let me just run in and hit you. He's figuring out like what's the way he likes to set up his grenades, because I can just get around them. 166. How's he going to try to close up the stock though? Oh, that'll do it. That is not safe on shield. Good like awareness for his out of shield option there too. Down tilt was a good choice. Oh, once again getting hit by the skateboard. He's got to keep his eye on that. That took both the stocks.
Frame 1 nade is so good.
Dang good escape tool. Alright, back here.
Nice.
Sour Bear. A big thing here for this matchup too, oop, got him out of the cipher, but doesn't keep up the extension, lets him recover. A big thing for this matchup is Falco has a very high basic jump. So you'll notice a lot of times Carnage likes going for like jump nair or like things like that to try to like deter jumping in neutral. That's not going to work on Falco, he'll go overhead.
So just go overhead, right?
Good awareness there of the platform there when he was on ledge, thinking he would do what Falco wants to do and jump and detonating C4. Percents are pretty close. This could still kind of go either way. And the C4's still there on the platform on the right.
Very even game right now.
Good call out expecting him to detonate the C4 and then going for the side B. And good awareness there of the jab mix-up, rolling just away in time for the grab.
Loses again.
Tilt's not safe.
Good, he
Down
waited
tilt
for that. He waited for that C4 to get cleared. There's the fair.
And that'll do it.
That's it.
He ran out of a lot of his resources. He'd already recovered high. He'd already done his jumps. He could have air dodged, but Jimmy did a good job, like pressuring by being underneath him and going, "Hey, what you gonna try to land with?" And good call out, catching him with fair. That wasn't detonating his grenades. He can't escape it with it.
Very patient, waiting for him to exhaust all of his options. I'll be curious to see what the counter pick is going to be. So of course I missed it. 50, here we go.
Here's the zoner's cage. Ooh, just catching him going to land with a button. Just, oh, let me stuff that out with another meaty hit. 55 in 10 seconds.
Very patient.
This is looking a lot different neutral here because Carnage is mixed up like how he's zoning here. He's not zoning purely with grenades and waiting. He's kind of like, he's doing a lot more movement. Yeah. And trying to like land grenades instead of like throwing. Without a shield there. Can you time this? Good timing. Ooh, barely lives it.
Barely didn't kill.
I like these up tilts, trying to catch an aggressive option, but doing them repeatedly, Jimmy was able to whip punish and get in. Oh, 160.
Yep.
90%.
He's just getting hit by everything.
And there we'll set off grenades. That's a lot of shield damage. C4 and a grenade. Carnage knows
Playing very patiently. Just throwing out whatever.
Called out his option.
Very good.
It's a good awareness that like helps differentiate good from like not good players. Is a lot of people when they're hit off stage, especially as zoners, like to throw a projectile to cover their landing. That's not safe. Like if you know it's going to happen and you're in a position to punish it, go out there and get him for it. And what a way to get him for it. Get him with the spike. Get the stock.
So fascinating seeing all these combo conversions off of any move that Falco does.
Good
Nice
side B
missile.
through that Nikita. Good positioning.
Getting back to center stage.
He's totally content to get grenade trades. Oh, there you
Down
go.
there.
That information he was getting from the first game, knowing where to go, recognizing, oh, he's recovering low, he's only got this option because it's Snake Cypher, he can't really move much. Get the spike. Still a really close game. Like, even though like he's got him at 60%, it's very likely that he could get like one good extended Falco combo and get that percent evened out. Yeah, see, here it goes.
Here we go.
Oh, escapes out of it with the jump. Good
Nice
reflect on the
reflection.
Nikita. I'm wondering how Carnage is going to adapt his ledge pressure. He keeps like backing up and doing his up tilts to try to like discourage Jimmy doing an aggressive option, but Jimmy's patient and waiting and not doing aggressive options into it. My dude, you gotta remember where the C4 is.
Oh my gosh, C4 taking that. Last stock.
You gotta have that awareness.
About it too.
C4's been taking a lot of stocks off of Jimmy. If he can like start remembering it better and being more like aware of it, that's gonna be real good for him. Like, cause that's the thing that's been consistently taking stocks is just C4 placement.
It's a side effect of tunnel vision, I would imagine. Just trying to focus on getting off that ledge there. getting back to center stage.
Yep, he dashed away wanting to get some space, and Carnage's like, oh, he's leaving? I've got a bomb set where he wants to
Walk
run.
away from me, nerd.
Exactly. Huh, so that explains why you weren't able to tell the stage counter pick. The rule set they're playing on is random stages. I was wondering, I was like, did they hit click a stage like really fast and we didn't notice?
I was wondering. It's like, did I really miss the stage pick?
I was gonna say, Kalos is a very interesting starter pick choice. Well, hey, it's 1-1, I guess. There you go. Now, see, the first time we get to pick a stage, we go to the appropriate starter.
Pokemon Starter 2. Game 3, let's go.
C4 arm flat and throwing grenades, the usual snake stuff, because it works.
Nice movement. Waiting for him to overcommit.
I like the awareness of, like, Snake crouched there and going for landing down air. One of the aerials that will, like, not just hit Snake while he's crouched, but get a good follow-up off him.
Not no combo privilege.
Yep, roll through, all the pressure he set up. That was a time where he could have dead C4 if it was still on the flat.
Alright, starting off with a good combo here.
Carnage is starting to down.
Ooh,
he's starting to DI the throws a lot better.
Gonna go for it again?
Oh, the C4 clipped him! Or the Cypher clipped him.
Scared for a second there. I thought Carnage was gonna go for a spike. Just a pure call out.
Got the ledge just before Nikita. Carnage is looking for that stock. He's going in with up airs. He's going in with get up with the side B.
Side B spike.
You
Let's
picked a bad
go.
time to get up, man. How much damage can you tack on with this stock? Snake can just take the stock at any point. Especially now, 163, that's grab percent.
Sitting back, throwing out lasers. Might as well.
I gotta go in.
Option.
Oof, that grenade almost did it on its own.
Oh no! Oh
And a
no!
bad angle on the recovery. SD.
Fortunate SD.
Ooh, called him out with the grab there. It's the tricky thing about Snake. If he's walking at you with grenades, you might think, oh, I can try to get him. Nope, he can shield, and because he can shield out a grenade, he can grab out a grenade. Snake's walking at you with the bomb in hand. That ain't gonna stop him from catching you. Good patience, just caught the ledge roll. Just perfectly positioned. Not being antsy, not going for like early options and walking into these moves Carnage is setting out. Oh, but stuck his shield.
C4 stick.
You feel safe when you're on a platform in shield because there's very few moves that go through it.
Oh, he
But-
that was a pure call out.
C4 is one of the things that does that, but that's one of the things that stops Cypher high. Falco could go up there. Both these guys
Not
are
the
like,
only one that can do a pure call out.
they're playing the matchup really well to their character's strengths. Like both of them are like, these are the things my character can do and like can really get a lot off of, and it's working so well for both of them. Carnage hitting JimmyChanga with the reverse of him, just standing ledge roll away, letting him roll into it. He's gonna need a good combo or two to even out this percent. He could lose his stock if he's not careful.
Interesting that he managed to air dodge out of that forward tilt.
Yep, going for the down throw and vulnerability and grenade damage. 150, and off stage against Nikita.
He managed to blaze through it.
Yep,
Nice.
great
That was a
ledge trap.
Great ledge trap.
Grenade to cover the ledge and C4 to cover the ledge. Make you not want to do any get up. Rolls in right into the up tilt.
Go to Battlefield.
immediate battlefield pick.
Stop battle. Falco.
Just- Jimmy can start to bring this back. He's pulling his advantage states really well, but his disadvantage is lacking. He keeps getting hit by, like... Carnage has started to adapt his pressure to be a little bit stronger to kind of force Jimmy to pick an option. And then in doing so, like, his tactics of, I'm going to stay out of range and then hit you, is working because now Jimmy's having to walk into it.
Oh, don't get another... Okay, good. Don't want another SD this early in the match.
Good tech punish with the extra down air. Oh, crosses up with the back air. He was not expecting that.
He's covering his space right above. Carnage is covering his space right above him very well. He knows Jimmy wants to jump in.
That was a good ledge trap and good awareness on Jimmy to like stay in shield for it. He's like, oh, none of this will break shield and Carnage isn't in any position to punish me for holding shield. I'm just gonna wait. Oh, he went for a deep play again, but bad positioning on it that time.
Ooh, that's
Very-
not recoverable. Yep.
Very end of Reflector was not going to be enough to stop that Nikita at the time. Just barely missed spaces down there. So throughout the set, Carnage has been like consistently getting these grabs in those run-up exchanges. Like out of most of those run-ups where they're both near each other or they're at that kind of awkward distance, Carnage has consistently been getting his run-up grabs. Jimmy has been like sitting in shield from close range and distance, and it's paying off well for like far away disadvantage. But for a lot of these up-close plays, Carnage knows exactly when, like, oh, he's gonna hold shield, let me grab him. Or, oh, he's expecting the grab, let me dash attack. And like that is what's getting him all this percent and all these winning exchanges so far.
Can't really blame him considering Grenade, but it's definitely something he's gonna have to change if he wants to take the rest of this match here.
Pretty solid percent deficit. Still like recoverable from, but he's got to make a play.
Carnage just comfortably sitting back, throwing nades, covering space.
No confidence in that tech there. He only went for the fair like after the roll.
Nice.
Ate his jump with the laser, but wasn't in the right like positioning to then go and try to punish him, having to cipher. Let go shield a little early there. He was expecting the grab that time. Going for the big play there. Carnage just like got his groove going. He like knows the conditioning for what he wants specifically, and like Jimmy's doing his best to avoid that, but in doing so is falling into Carnage's other tricks that he's got set up.
Carnage has almost a full stock advantage. They can just sit back and throw stuff. Jimmy's gotta find that way in.
Covering high, be reversing away. Jimmy overcommitted by going that high himself after him. Good Tomahawk F tilt there. Patiently waiting that time to catch landing, but getting hit by grenade. Greedy up.
Fire!